Yo, what go on, people? This right here is a Dancehall news and reviews. DNR hot take, not a cool take, hot take. That one, yeah, hot. Jaja God, people, we miss SIRP. We miss Uncle SIRP. The vulture miss SIRP. You need to dip on the battlefield. You need to forward back on YouTube, you know. I feel like enough time passed now, Uncle SIRP. SIRP, you need to forward back, you know. Yeah, man, we have to lock in on the Patreon. I know what I go on. People, if you're not lock in on the Patreon, and I know what I go on. Videos a job still, you know. 1.5 few year and years still, you know. But you have to check in. You know what I say? Some of them you don't know paid lock, but some of them you're free once you just do the free subscription. You see me? So people either way, I mean $5 or nothing that. You see me? I say for some SIRP content at least that. So do the right thing. You see me? I say captain of the Vulture Squad there right now. For react to SIRP, I speak on the whole Jaii and Javy situation. Spooky business. You see me? I say? Yeah man. So big up to all our people when we check in. Yeah, day in, day out. Yeah, click on the like button there. Yeah, do the right thing. Hype up a video. Yeah, man. Hit the like button and share the video and comment. Do it. Subscribe to your channel and click on the notification bell and select all. You see me? Captain of the Vulture Squad. Let's go.
Patience squad, well, go. Finally get a break and get a chance to make another video for them.
Okay. SIRP people on the ones and the fews. I give you a little bit, you don't know. You know. I give you some update on the Javy situation. Say the case spooky. So when they have to react to that, you don't know a thing already, you know, people. Yeah, man, where they are, one vulture active.
We go follow up on the Jaii situation with Javy 450 and then Dopey Body. Now that the dust settle, more information start to come out. We start hearing more theories. Javy side I say, nobody never take when a gun from the man and shot the man. Jaii did already have this strap. Somebody give him strap. Jaii side I say no. This in this when I'm on them rounds start exchange. Jaii no pick up all the rounds. Even I hear say squaddy involved. Typical. Wherever there's madness and chaos, somehow the JC always manage to find one of them squaddy them involved tonight.
Well, are you saying that a squad is actually involved? Are you confirming? Because I'm quite confused. You say Javy, them must say, Jaii, them must say, but then you say squaddy. Me not really understand. SIRP, you confuse me. Me I tell you straight, me confused. I don't know if you're confirming that a squaddy is involved. You say squaddy them one way or another. I guess you're saying that squaddy them always involved, so most likely a squaddy involved. Me not really too know what go on here, so.
Word is them a try to keep it hush. All kind of story out the people who support Javy. I say Jaii never take on a gun. And people who support Jaii of the Jaii theory, which is the most entertaining theory by the way. See, Jamaicans are gonna love that version in it, because the one that the most entertaining, and you know there's nothing Jamaicans love more than a good gun show. And the story of Jaii doing couple roundhouse kick, take gun off a waist and fire off rounds and cartwheel and boom flick 5 times. You know Jamaicans now turn on the chance to work with that story then.
I mean, in all honesty, SIRP, it's actually the most logical story, you know. It's actually more logical based on the overall aesthetics of the story. You see me, to think that Jaii went to the bathroom, so somebody gave him a gun. In the middle of the argument, somebody gave him a gun, or somebody gave him a gun. So you're saying he deliberately got a gun, went to the bathroom, wait for them to, you don't know, sequest time run one part, and then him comes and pop off. Like, are you telling me that he premeditated that entire situation? Or you're telling me that while the thing are active and a go on, a man can a gun come put in a man and tell him, say, yo, Ray, what are you actually saying? So that's why people work with the theory that well, theme story is that yo, I disarm him, disarm man, because it make a lot of sense. You see me, and we never have a full story from the other side, so we are working where we are here.
In the end, the full story will eventually reveal. But what I want to touch upon is this. A number of things stand out to me. I say it in the first video. Or at least, I think me say it in the first video. But to all Jamaicans, love, chaos and madness. Jaii popularity has increased. People who me know not like Jaii, me not talk about online, me talk about my real life. People who me know not like Jaii, but no Jaii this and Jaii that right now. Them want Jaii autograph. Not because them here say Jaii cure cancer. Not because them here say Jaii escorted 100 blind women across the road. Matter of fact, if them did hear them things, they would have said, I don't know about that, I don't believe that, we're going to need some evidence. Because that's how Irish Saxons are. Positive, them say, no man, I have to wait to see the evidence. I never did this, so I can't see that. But, seeing people must say right now, Jaii the man. A beer roads, fire off and up. Because a boom, 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 boom. People who never used to like Jaii, nothing has changed except them here say, no, Jaii take a gun from man and shot, man.
So tell me something, Sir P. We not fi love and rate the underdog. If we hear say man I get box up, man and the woman got event, an artist, an entourage rush man, and man have to defend himself, and Jaii wicked out. Yeah, tell me say the people them not fi celebrate that. We Jamaicans love a good underdog story. We relish those stories. So if a certain go artist and the entourage step to man and producer guy feel like them are the wicked guy and vlogger guy defend himself, why we not fi celebrate that? I'm just saying. Anybody, I mean, you as a vlogger, who if you ever go out there and them catch you, them would have rub your out. So I'm like, okay.
And all of a sudden, them are right for Jaii. Man, I've gone down to the legal complexities of it. And the law should have did this because Jaii had all. And what was Jaii supposed to do? And I hope Jaii is okay. Vile. This is why we tell you all the time, look upon who Irish Saxons stick to the most. It's the most vilest of individuals. Them favorite Dan, them favorite artists who send much gun but kill much people. Talk about chop off much head. That's what the so-called God-fearing, God-loving Irish Saxon really take towards.
I am so confused. What is Sir P on about? So Jaii are the type of Dan and the type of bad people. I thought he was a regular citizen who stated numerous times that if Javy them or 450 them rush him we go inform and go police him or call the law or police him thing there. A youth will profess to be a normal citizen and him not deal with badness and I am not saying him not deal with badness, him not linked to badness, but what he profess. So at the end of the day, I not like say him out here I profess badness. I not like a Facebook hero. You understand? A world dog. I not like one of them man that we are push badness that, we know of. So I don't understand.
Next thing we want to talk about culture. If money, remember the narrative. Where the youths them want to live in a peace. What Iron Man need to make sure youths get the youths live in a peace and serenity. Money. For years me I tell them say, no song no sing so. Because when a culture is acidic, youths getting money only make youths get more dangerous because enough man who was just normal youths on the road, the moment they get money and then therefore get power and influence, at them time the shots start fire. Look at who the combatants are. Jaii, Javy, 450, and about 500 up to walk back at them. We're not talking about JJ Nakis. We're not talking about sci-fi. We're not talking about Awahdis. We're not talking about some youth they on the road that commit crime all along. They don't even know how to function without committing crimes. We're talking about a blogger, a producer, and an artist. Or it reach to the point where man go drape up, man, boxed up, man. them youth a start profile like Dan. That a Dan behavior. What happen when they get a dopey bat, acidic aerosacs and money? They start to become what they always wanted to be. But then couldn't do it before.
That a facts. That a facts. We can't go around that. Time and time again, me telling you, people, it's automatic. It's literally automatic. For those who don't know, you will automatically be a Dan, automatically be the man. You say if you have money, you have your car, you start to do certain things, and you start to look out for the youths them around you, you're automatically elevated to the status of, yo, I'm my boss, I'm my G, I'm my Dan, I'm the man. And once you start to take on that persona there, guess what now? You have your arms up because other man I say, yo, I want to run off down there, say, yo, you know, say, this and that and the third. And all of a sudden, you are in situations or you don't know you're in a place where you never thought you would ever be. But there you are. You see how scary? It can be very spooky.
But now they have the means. No more the means. I mean, the dopey bat Javy, even at the whole melee with the license gun. Think about it. 415 on numbers. Imagine numbers and in friend them so they can beat and box up, man. Do you think 450, do you think the sufferation and the poverty caused that incident? These are young men in the prime of them youth. Prime. Young men who touch millions of dollars that drive Benz and Beamer and Lamborghini. You would think them youth gonna have no time for this silly nonsense. Think about it. Young youth in the prime of them life. Where them shorter? Tell me them shorter, guy. Mister, how the youth them, the reason why so much violence kick off because the youth them just need to cut food in them belly. Tell me how much food Javy them need.
Well, 450 Javy, Jay them no shorter car, them no shorter home, them no shorter girl, them no shorter food, them no shorter liquor, them no shorter weed, them no shorter none of those things. The truth is ego. You understand? Them man, them ego and fleeko. You see me out of this world. The man, them ego, the size of the planet ego, and you have to know that. And that's how the man, them thing there. We can say what we want to say, no. But you don't know. The acidity is real.
How much food 450 need? It's the culture is acidic. Even youths who don't even get to use the excuse of boy, the sufferation and the starving still end up down the same path. How much time we not gonna see that? Ordinary you get a bus, all of a sudden be a man start over time, all of a sudden he want to start bother people, be a boxing them in their face and thumping them out. Show me the equivalent across the spectrum where it's alright. This is just normal for millionaire youths that are busted off each other. And I get gun charge after they're rich. Show me where this is normal. Show me where it's normal for a bunch of millionaire youths to start go down a station regular after they get rich.
Yeah, I'll say the hip hop, trap, whatever you wanna call it. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like them rappers, them youths, you understand? Pop Smoke, them all of them youth they at the time, you don't know, King Von, them kind of man they, you understand? Well, if we wave the blicky. All of them have the money, the whole of them youth, they know for them where did they come up together? No, for them we're still even in a lockup right now. A lot of those youths, you don't know a man like all. The other day, where the one we didn't link with, look away name again. Him that the hombre they will get off or what? Like, it's crazy. Them rapper youths, you know them youth there. Yeah, them crazy like that.
The supposed cure to the chaos and the violence was get the youths their money. You saw what get the youths their money did to Moby. Woodland Westmoreland, Hanover, Triani, quiet place. When the youths them start get the money. But money in acidic hands is what? Does it make acidic become less acidic? No, it becomes more. Because someone think it, so is he. Them youth here want be wicked man. Them want, as being man say bad man, wicked man, I take man fit eye.
What you say? Jake Frey, 450 Javy them gun in them and mark, kill and destroy. Murder your mama, yeah, but reality still, You're right about the acidity of our culture and the tendencies of the youths them to want to be wicked man, to want to be the Don, to want to be the man. You understand? Because like I've said many a times, right? The youths them want to be like the man them where every man want to be like and want to be around. Likewise, the girls them want to be the woman them want to be with the man them where every woman want. You find say it's a very peculiar situation. You know what I mean? I say violence beget violence. The youths them, it's just a crazy cycle of life. And you know that, SIRP, and you've been preaching this for the longest. And we agree with you. We most definitely agree with you. The scholars them, they definitely wrong about that, about money and hungry, the youth them hungry and this and that nonsense.
That's what these youth, this is what the Irish Saxon culture is. Man want man, afraid of them. Man want be done. Man want get with Tisha them have, and black man them have, we tell them, hey boy, lift up, every man just run gone. Man want run off the corner. These are things your favorite scholars don't understand. And we still see that happen. Even though as a retired washed up blogger boy, we still see that happen. Your favorite scholar cannot comprehend. Say somebody without one body. This don't make sense to nobody. Up a Winnipeg.
It might not make sense to them up at Winnipeg, but it should naturally make sense to them up at Winnipeg. You would think it would make sense because it makes absolute sense to me. For example, right? If you came up in the Viking era, right? Vikings or whatever, right? It is natural to want to become a great hunter, to want to be a discoverer, to want to go on great raids and pillage this and be like this and be like that person, the great Ragnar or whatever the case is. So you want to be like Ragnar Lothbrok, if that's well, some of it real, but you know me, I say hyper exaggerated. But my point is this, right? If you were Saxon, you want to be like the great Saxons naturally. You understand? So if you're a Greek, you want to be like the great Greeks. If you whatever you're a Roman, you want to be like the great Romans. You want to be like Julius Caesar and them. You want to be great. It's only natural that people want to be great. If you're from a society, if you came from the Mongolian society, you would want to be like the Khans. You want to be like these people. If you came from Japan, you want to be like the samurais, right? You want to be like the great martial artists. Them. If you come from China and whatever. So it's society based. You understand? People are thriving to be whatever their society produce. For example, our society produce a lot of violence, athletes and stuff like that, musicians, a lot of that. So we're quite diverse in production of youth. So the youths them have an array of possibilities, right? Say for example, Brazil. You don't know, a lot of youths in Brazil do go the violent route, but a lot of them go soccer, football. A lot of them go football because it's major for them. So you have to always, yes, society, mindset, acidity. But as I'm saying, when you really preach, it's natural for youths to want to be warriors, want to be fighters. You understand? Back in ideas, our ancestors, tribes, and this and that, Africa and this and that. It's natural for the youths them to fight and learn how to fight and defend and protect and hunt. This is where them get up and train for almost every single day. So in a food culture right now, where the youth them bored, them still are trained, but what them are trained for? Badness. You understand?
Doesn't. The idea that somebody without one bad. Somebody that want people free them. Somebody without one be notorious in a station, it doesn't make sense to a scholar in Winnipeg.
How it nothing makes sense to a scholar? How enough it makes sense? Bro, I want to be like the greatest. If I'm, as I said, if I'm Japanese, I'm want to be like the greatest samurai. That makes sense. If I want to be the greatest Yakuza, that makes sense. If I want to be the greatest of whatever it is from my country or my ancestry, my roots, you understand? It makes sense. So if in my culture, I come from the ghetto, the garrison, and at the Dan them, everybody look up to, I'm going to want to be like those Dan. If me grew up in a Harlem and you don't know the great juggler, them and I want to be like them. I want to be like those people. You understand? If we come from Russian society and we come from Italian society, I'm gonna want to be like those individuals. I'm gonna want to be like them or thrive to be like them if I'm choosing the warrior route, the acidic route that I'm speaking of. If you get what me I say.
It doesn't make sense to somebody scholar them a Jaii. Because for them brain can't comprehend it. So they can only approach it from a textbook point of view and say, well, okay, well, I must sufferation cause this. Therefore, the answer is money. Then the peace will reign. Youths do this. Youths walk up and down and bad. When them say youth bad, a little boy they bad. The scholar the first one for running and say, well, I just stream now. Trim now have no Lamborghini, I'm now in the AC in the room. If you have AC in the room, him head wouldn't so hot. Get it? Them understand so there's wholly more to it than that. Them things every time you see a schoolboy on camera fighting and stabbing and kill somebody, he couldn't get the lunch money and him no food in his belly. If he have look more food, he wouldn't do that. No, guy. That's not how it works.
But then again, SIRP, I expect the people them to understand life on a level. Like them no overs. Bro, if you're from a poor society and you all of a sudden gain wealth, you're gonna cause an imbalance, right? And as such, you discover gold or whatever it is. And if everybody now go benefit, or some people might even not benefit and still want more, or them feel like a them for in control, or them for this or them for that, you're always gonna have jealousy. You can have two brothers, two sisters, and them can share similar abilities, and one jealous just because the one they can run faster, or the one they can read better, or lighter skin, or whatever. People are jealous of things like you wouldn't even fathom. The simplest of things can cause people for people on different levels. So I'm saying if you're from a society and everybody broke and you start to have money, it's gonna cause a problem. Even if you have the purest of art, may I tell you, say it's gonna cause a problem. Ego is always gonna fit in. Bad mind, jealousy, envy, those things, the 7 deadly sins are active. So you can't go around them thing there. So people can't tell us, say, oh, the youths them hungry. But if you give them food, them are gonna fight over food. If it's nature, if it is how them grow, if it is the mindset, if I feed them culture, if I give them piece of food, them now go pre-say, yo, watch and I'm gonna share it up. All right, me give them $1 million. 10 youth apart. And you give one of them $1 million. Is he gonna break it up evenly? Is he gonna, and even if he decide to do it, you don't know, say, one might have pre-say, if me eliminate that one here, me rob that one here, me can get more. Where am I do with 10? Him don't need that. Beat him down and take it. Fittest of the fittest survive. That's how the world go. You understand? It has always been that way, not change. And not just Jamaican society, it's the world at large. It is the world at large. And society might actually constrain certain things. But when you really pre the levels, not change. I just society keep people in line, keep people in check. Most men are dog. Most men would marry 10 women if they could. But society kind of conform them to an extent for say it's illegal if you have more than one wife. So some man still a cheat and have many women. Some man allow marry woman in a different country and a lie. I run with polygamy nonetheless, even if it's illegal. Me just want to understand, say, it is the nature of people to do certain things. So if they're able to do it and get away with it, they will flourish at it because they're giving into their natural nature and not conforming to society as a whole.
Indiscipline, badness, these things are complex matters. And simple scholars can't figure it out. That's how you get youths like Javy and 450 gone boxed up and beat man. 450, you know, that's like Justin Bieber try Russia, man. That's like Justin Bieber, Papa off in Ratchik and cut up a boy face. On camera. So, do something now. People be like, what? Them you talk one bad, them want be done, them want people afraid of them. They want lock ends. Them youth get criminal records after them rich. Youth name are in the station after them buy the Jaii. Think about it. No for the boy them a mobby. After they make the first million, I chat the line. Them name reach a station, go ask any police to know how be work. Regular youth suddenly get rich, be a rifle start by, and them time the police officer say, who that brother? Him? No Miss Jones son that. When since? No him have the means. Javy, Javy and 450 gun box up, man. Carrying on a long and destructive tradition where artists think they can walk on and beat anybody with something they like. It has to be studied. People could have lose them life. Right now where you say the party promoter them in a problem too because bystander get shot.
Mighty God, lawsuit. How gun get in a party? How them allow that and them thing, yeah? You crazy, people. And some crazy things going on, I don't know, boy. It's sticky bad. 450 Javy them, Jaii them. Yo, people, some of the time, you have to walk away from trouble if you can. No, please don't think I'm weak. I couldn't turn the other cheek. And Papa, I sure hope you understand. Sometimes you have to fight when you're a man. So I don't know if Jaii had to fight because he's a man. I don't know. But at the end of the day, man stepped in a shot box and Ray. I guess one can say you should have stayed far from certain places. But hindsight is 2020. And we all know how that go already. You understand? Yes, see.
As a Yankee bystander, you know Yankee bystander love. Lawyer, the man they always ready for lawyer. Because them say promoter guy claim say the place was safe and no strap in the place, so much strap in there. He thinks I want John Sports store. He thinks I want Wolf Creek store, they want a strap in there. See, that's another reason why anytime I dip on the rock, no care which parish, I don't really like go certain places, because them are going to tell you say no firearms allowed, no strap allowed. You know go tell yourself say, well, no strap allowed, alright. Go left my piece. And when you go in there, you're alone now, no? Everybody else gonna feel him.
Yo, people, I hears me I tell you, Remember me did sing a song. And me did tell you say, F that. Me say me nah left me gun. That. Me say me nah left me gun. Police a come now and dash me gun. Me blood too rich for a run pan ground. Yeah, man. From them time they me tell you dog. You see me I say, long time me tell you. And also me tell you another song me tell you say, if only you did know. If only. You see me I say, imagine you gonna a party now and you try get in and promoter tell you say you can't bring your gun. You are going, you just give promoter a piece of security a piece of money and bring in your gun. Cause if me not do it, somebody else will do it. And me now wait till my face and teeth meet the concrete. You overs? Remember Biggs? You remember the movie? Remember say when Biggs the guy bought to man Wayne have to come watch him head back? If I never Wayne Biggs lose him head back, I don't know about you, but I'm not a robot. Life I love so much. Remember me tell you from them time there. You have to be careful, very careful out here. That's why I not like guy events. I not like just any place. I not like hang out and them thing there. You see me? That's why I'm so homebody, because I know the thing already as a vlogger, as an entertainer, as a public person. I know what time it is.
So what when something jump off? We don't deal with them no firearms allowed thing there, we not go. But I see that sign them never that interested for go. Because I know say man in there with gunman in there with for them one. Dopey bat squad in there. Because I say yeah, some squad are dopey bat in there, them pirate gunman and pirate producer and they do all kind of things. Can't trust some of them. Especially the one them love each up like an artist. You see any police you still up each up like an artist, don't trust him. Dangerous squad that. Because when him there on the artist, him also there on be a gunman. I not see nothing. Him there on the artist, because the artist use him as official security for a certain place. But him also there and him see Ricky Tick, him see Cypher, him see Adjus, him see Badals. I not see nothing. So you go in the venue, no firearms allowed. Things jump off dog now mirror supper. You talk about, well, I was following the rules. And now you're on t-shirt. Don't invite me to no firearms allowed event. Kind of my yard. That's why I like my yard. That's why me make my yard comfortable. Me make my yard so comfortable, me not really have to go nowhere. And plus, my idea of a good time definitely is not no party with producer and artist side of me. So
That a facts, people. If you can't turn your yard, turn your yard. If you can party with your own, party with your own. That's so me see it. No one then we have to go out and we pray to God so we go out and come back in safe. Me even like a road. Sometimes, people are saying, to drive, me not all about. Me jump in a car and drive down the road, but that. Me even like road. Me not like road. People not, people not overs, Me so different, like, me just pre-life totally different. Me try to avoid things as much as possible. You see me, every trip we take, every move we make, a possible problem and them things there. So as much as me can avoid, as some me do.
I look harder if we didn't catch a little black boy. See, the reason why certain things could reach Jaii because Jaii, obviously like a young man, so him still want touch the road and enjoy his life certain way. Nothing wrong with that, but if I was operating like Jaii when me did dip on camera and see certain things, I mean, say me personally not have certain things for me or not have certain people around me who me confident in, then me not gonna party, go skin off teeth. I'm not. Me have to move militant in the streets because me don't know say me have to Irish Saxons, and Irish Saxons love proof for man and love see and show off themselves. If me dip on camera like Jaii talk and me talk about eye cloning and Puss in Boots and them and them, me know say as an Irish Saxon, Puss in Boots them, I go, then see me now one party, then see me now one carnival party like Jaii. Right? The man say, see blagger boy there, turn on the camera and go over there, go box him up and put on the video so everybody can laugh off him. That's what Puss in Boots do. Of course, Puss in Boots would, well, none of them team still cause, as I said, the station never complain. But you have to move different. You can't dip on camera talking about Irish Saxon.
Wait a minute. It's kind of crazy, people. Kind of spooky, Yeah, kind of spooky. What SIRP are talk about still, But really and truly, you have to know, say, alright, say SIRP are going like him wanna be a kid on certain people. You understand? Him now go certain places. And that is true. I see him some pray. But some of the time, you have to really, really wonder, Really, really wonder. Is there not any cellular phone, any video footage, anything of the incident? You tell me say box of fly and sitting there going and nobody now have a little cellular phone, box of fly up, nobody no video. You really tell me say a bag of man step and nobody may have them phone at all. I feel like there's footage out there. I feel like some footage out there. Either people get blackmail or something. Something or something still, but who knows? We shall see. We shall definitely see.
And then just casually and your girl just go chill. Unfortunately, that's how it should be. But that's not how it works in Ireland. You're dealing with dopey bots. You're dealing with rat bot, and rat bot not like light. See, we shine light on rat bot, you know that go. Squeak! Chaos. You watch the rat bot scatter yet? You shouldn't get to no point where you have to take one in front of man and even pick up rounds. Producer boy shouldn't even get one chance to fire one shot. In the grand scheme of things, I'm glad everybody go home to their family because at the end of the day it wasn't worth it. That not worth it. Man I got dead over what? Pro self-defense, of course, and Jaii did what he did, right? And them boy the lucky them to get more rounds. But so when all is said and done, no life was lost, and that's a good thing. Hopefully lessons are learned, but then again the Irish accent to deal with. Has to be studied. Has to be studied.
That true, SIRP. Big up yourself. Yeah, people, you don't know, I'm a patron. Even though I'm not watching for my Patreon, coming to log in right now. But point I'm making is this, definitely. Big up SIRP. I appreciate him taking the time and dropping, one few videos here and there. I appreciate it. And people, you don't know, I'm gonna react to every video and thing, but the Jaii one, me did say me gonna react to the first one, I didn't get around to it. So I say definitely, me react to that second one. You see, Brie? Nah, lie still in people. I was looking for more insight from SIRP. I thought he was gonna drop some, dimes, say some things. But I guess how SIRP got to work, him kinda wait upon the case them for pass. Then him share certain things, certain insights, so he not really damage the case. So I guess we have to go wait till this whole thing done. And then he might actually give us some details, some extra steamy thing. You see what I say? Because really and truly, I don't feel like with the whole gun code thing and whatever, we are going to ever know what go on. People are say, yeah, everything are going to come out in a court, this and that. And I say it work. Now fight time, the case them try and done and we don't know what really go down. What really go down with the X6? A speculation. What really go down with Julian Sylvia? Bro, more time, we not know the thing them here, man. And we want to know the thing them. So, that still, Love and respect to the people them. Sharing the views and perspective. Catch up on the next one.